Hold on, I got to turn my mic on. There it is. My mic should be on now. Mic is on. At least one person is here. The ghost is here. He redeemed the goat scream. He redeemed the goat scream. Well, this stream was decided by committee. I put up a vote, and I put on I put up a vote, and this was people voted for. They voted for me doing this 5 by 5 now. Yeah, once I turned it on, I figured it'd be 5 by 5. What was the vote? It was should I stream? Yes, rant stream. 78%. Sure, let's do 2020 flight. 22%. And give it a break, bro. Got 0%, which is kind of cool. So what's going on, folks? Anyone else here? Besides, same screen. Yeah, so that's, I don't know if should I play that video again? The video I played in the intro is what I got first. And so I was very excited. It looked like it was going, and that got to 97%, and it stopped, and everyone said, restart. Someone said, restart your whole machine. I don't know if that's what they meant, but that's how I took it. Oh, wait, I got to put my music on. I've got some music to put in the background so my rants don't get too crazy. There's a little meditative music for us. Fuster look. You're loving the Einstein look, right? It's because I'm a little bit... let's go to the big screen. I just set up the screen. Cobra just made this screen for me. So let's use the big screen, because nothing is happening so far. New sim, new hairstyle, great! Hi there, how's it going? Oh my gosh. So I do kind of, if anyone's wondering, I have a planned flight in 2020 if anyone has kept their 2020, and I hope you all did, because I hope you had room. I would never even thought about getting rid of 2020. It never crossed my mind. So I still have 2020. But this is not why I kept it on this is not why. I thought, oh, maybe I will need to go back there and look at the setups, my controllers or something. Maybe I'll just want to take a break from setting up 2024, because we knew it would be a setup process. We knew it. And those that have it are already, it sounds like, already having issues. You're already having little problems. You're overweighting. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But I felt like people maybe wanted to see something. So I've got a beautiful flight planned in the Bell 407 with the new SimFocus update that includes an autopilot. So even if I get into 2020, and I say if because I'm not sure what to do next, I'm also here to ask questions. Do people have it? Are there people that I know? There are people that got it going. I know there are streamers that got it going. Also, I have a lot of news. I'm just waiting a few minutes until I start with the news. I have a lot of news as far as, great videos. I recommend Two Tone Murphy's video. I don't even need to link to that. Just go to the Two Tone Murphy's YouTube site and look at the things to prepare. And there's a lot of really good info in there. One of those things is a new program that will track all of your controllers. So in other words, when I do get 2024 up, I can open this program and it tells me what button on I had a control cam that I decided not to set up because why? It doesn't matter what my controls are doing. But it tracks all your controls, so you can look at what button you have set what you have set on what button, and you can set them up the same. Or you can say, well, I actually never liked the way that button was, and you can have a new setup, but you can start with something. You can totally start with something. So, the intro stream, maybe I should play that. Can I play that in the background? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get that video going again so we can see. So I can talk a little bit about my excitement, because I was very excited. I am here to rant, but I was excited. You got to play 20 minutes? And then did it crash, or did you have to go surfing or something? Sounds like... Oh, I thought it sounded like my computer was really loud. I think there is some ocean waves in this music. What? Who said that?
To be mad.
Cybok, how's it going? Thank you for that. And we don't have to be mad at all, right? We can just open up 2020, have a good time. I did see some people were deleting it, but I don't understand why you would do that. I'm looking for the video that I played in the beginning. So I started taking video for the intro as soon as it started. Now, where did it go? Where did that thing go? You just never know where content's going to end up these days. Is that it? That's it right there. So here we go. So let me go back to here. Sorry, back to Twitch. And hit that right there. And that should set us up for a little background. So this came up, right? And I was so enthused. I was so like, oh, this is like, I got chills. I just thought this is going to be amazing. I'm still, and then that got to, it's at 6% now. This got to 97%. Recommendation was restart. Well, I didn't know if it meant restart the sim or restart the entire thing. So I restarted the computer, and then it would just sit at 0%. And then, of course, we got this new screen. But let's keep looking at this for just a second, because we've all seen, this is really, it's just I have to set myself back as in streamer mode on Discord. If you're hearing beeps and bops, it's because I forgot to put streamer mode on in my Discord. I'm going to be reading Discord a bit today. But in my case, a 2K screen, or in many people's case, a 4K screen, looks amazing. So it's really a super huge bummer. Plus, of course, many of us, I'm not the only one, many of us had streams planned. It looks like more than half of the streams planned fell through, but a lot of streamers are just going for it. They're just moving ahead, even though they can't load in. And many people can load in, which I'm jealous of. I'm simply jealous. That's part of my rant. I'm simply a little bit jealous. But yeah, it looks more beautiful than, because I guess I never, when you're watching the trailer, which is what this is, it's not on your computer this way. You know, even in high res on YouTube, it doesn't look like this somehow. I'm sure you're not seeing it in high res, but if you have it, gave up for today, you'll try tomorrow, I guess. I'm not going to give up today. I'm going to try later. Hopefully I'm going to stream. Maybe some people will fly along. I'm going to fly along, and if people come in to help with my rant, I will rant. But as I said, let me get into uh-oh, it froze. Oh no, it didn't. That was the end of that was the end. That is the end of what I recorded for what I thought was going to be amazing. So let's go into some of the good stuff. No, first of all, forget the good stuff. The latest. This is the latest I have from Microsoft. Microsoft Flight Simulator announcements, which I follow on my Discord, so I get them automatically. Hey, folks, just a quick post to remind everyone that we're aware of user reports of long initial load times into Microsoft 2024, amongst other issues. With so many users initializing the sim concurrently, we have a large number of server requests. We are working to help resolve the issue as soon as possible. For updates, please visit Twitter, or also well-known issues on flightsimulator.com. Thank you all for your help in reporting this issue, blah, blah, blah. Now, what do people think of that? Because that is anything but satisfying. You believe Xbox players were able to access the game. Oh, is that it? Xbox? Because earlier I thought Xbox players were not able to access the game. I also didn't know what would happen to my counter. So I thought maybe when it got to 0, it'd start going minus, but it's just at 0. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and the fact that it ended at 0 is also kind of telling. I expected it to be slow. I didn't expect them to not be able to do it. because this is part of my rant. How did they not know? How did they not know what was coming? I knew. Did it end up being 25 million people instead of a million? Did it end up, is there actually 50 million people trying to download instead of 25 million? It just seems, I don't know. Who's an actual tech person out there that does large downloads of information? I'm shocked a little. Not entirely. I'm shocked by this whole zero weight. And then eventually, for me, this eventually changed this message. I didn't take a picture of the message it changed to, but it changed to, we have an error, hit quit. Basically, it said, you're not getting in, period. You might as well quit. Something to that effect. And so we quit. But again, I'm not going to leave us all in the lurch. I just wanted to leave this up and running. Like maybe something would happen while live. That's the whole fun of the live stream. Maybe while I'm starting the other simulator. Oh, so here's my other question. Do you really think that there were millions trying? Yes. 50 million people have purchased Microsoft Flight Simulator, the first one. 50 million people. They would know I think they would have an idea by the pre-orders. That's my other guess. Did the pre-orders not tell them anything? In other words, were the pre-orders way less percentage of what they thought than the actual day of? Because it seemed like there were a lot of people who were like, why pre-order? Which I kind of thought too. I pre-ordered because I wanted to get the new plane and show it to people on videos. But I wouldn't have if I wasn't doing content. If I wasn't a content creator, I don't think I would have pre-ordered. So I'm curious. We won't know probably for a while. Also could be that a server, something broke. Maybe somebody left something unplugged last night. You know, they forgot to plug it in. Anyone who works with computers knows what I'm talking about. A long time ago, that used to always be the problem. By the way, I am streaming on YouTube as well. This is a new thing for me. If there's anyone over there, there's one user. Hello, what's going on? You done loaded the flight simulator and went really quick and you played it really super nice. Oh, nice. That's great to hear. The pipes are clogged. Indeed, the pipes are clogged. So there's someone on YouTube. I don't know when that person was here, if they're back, but thank you so much for that report. Someone loaded it right up real quick and it was perfect. And with day one releases on Game Pass, for those who didn't buy it, probably a lot of users to add in there. And right. I think probably on both sides. I think people might have bought it. And maybe I made a mistake. Well, at first I thought this. I thought, oh, maybe I got in too late to the queue. But I'm seeing all these streamers that I think, well, I know, for instance, Forder immediately got it. Like they started loading it as soon as they could live on stream. And it went the same for them. So I didn't finish watching it stream. I hope it went well, but I am not sure. Sleep 45, it's pretty much the Xbox players who aren't getting access. The official Discord has been a nonstop rant since the release time and still going ridiculously strong with angry rants. And I'm trying to do a not so angry rant. I'm here to rant. I seriously am. It says that right in my title, but it's a friendly rant. Because I have met the Microsoft, I've met these people. I know they're very passionate about the game and they want to do good. So I'm thinking something little. It's not primarily Xbox players. I know that only from what I'm seeing in the world. I am a PC player, so I got it I got the PC version. So we're having just as many problems, and I'm seeing very few people saying, "Oh yeah, we got it. It worked." Very few people. Educational rant. Yes. It's an No, don't don't start me on an educational rant. That's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother stream. You're a Steam user. If only Microsoft had some connections to a company who runs servers globally or so. I know, wouldn't that be great? If Microsoft knew somebody that if it wasn't such a small independent company, then it probably would have been much, much easier. Much, much easier to do. I'm not seeing a lot of my regulars here today. So whoever voted, they're not showing up. No, it isn't primarily Xbox, but it's a nice chunk. Yeah, and I have no real information about that. There's nothing has come out to tell us. It's a lot of people. That's all I know. It's a lot of people. I don't think I've seen anyone say, well, other than on the stream, other than just now. I just saw someone on YouTube saying they got it. I did reload, Rafi. I reloaded several times. Not only did I reload, but I killed my whole, I restarted the entire computer. I will reload again, though, live and in person. So first of all, the only way I've been able, if I kill this, will I still be on? This might kill my whole stream, but let me try it. Control-Alt-Delete is the only way I can get it to stop. Escape does nothing. F4 does nothing. There's no way to stop it for me except the delete key. And so I might have gone black there for a moment. I don't know what that does. Flight Simulator 2024. The CPU is at 11%, which tells you right there. The memory is at 4,425 megabytes. That tells you right there. It's nothing's happening. So we end task, and we will just go ahead and start it again. Oh, you're going to get a black screen, but that won't last. And I'm starting this in my menu now. So it did download enough to start from the menu. There was enough for it to start up. I'm getting the splash screen, but that doesn't show up in my OBS. Oh, BS, man. That doesn't show up there. So I've opened another. I mean, I'm so shocked and dismayed that I had to open up another iced tea because the other one there wasn't very much in it. So I'm just, whoo, man, it's not you. I don't think it's me, but we can watch this again. We can watch. Look at all those people. That looks like the Flight Sim Expo. I was expecting to see my name for a second, and then I remembered, no, I have nothing to do with the flight sim. 2 men are users trying to connect at the same time. I'm in the queue. Be patient. Don't go on screen and start ranting about Microsoft. Oh, too late! Too late. Let me get to some of the other things. Okay, so I'm going to ask chat. Should I leave this up and try and open Microsoft 2020? Or should I just close this and move on to Microsoft 2020? I'm still going to talk about 2024 because there's a lot going on in the background. Just the updates from yesterday are about 15 minutes worth of stuff. Well, not quite. So what do people think? Leave it up. Okay, I'm going to leave it up. You're on Xbox and you've been on that screen for 5 hours. So I've been on this screen since whenever, I think I started at 8:30 my time. It's now 10 to 2. So from 8:30 this morning. And here was the other thing. I thought, I will just wait a minute. Like I'll give it a couple of minutes, maybe an hour to jump into the whole download thing because there's going to be so many people downloading. And now I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Let me see if my other sim will start. And then I also have to switch over. For the other sim, I'll have to switch something in OBS, but I don't think I have to do that till it starts. There it is, Microsoft Flight Simulator, the old one. Not Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Not what it is. I just realized, am I getting... No, my meditation music. That is not my meditation music. I'm getting music from somewhere that I just realized. That I shouldn't be getting. It's going to be difficult. It is Microsoft, so is that gray screen playing that? That's interesting. That probably is what's going on. It's going to cause a sound problem, a little bit of a sound problem. Let me try something here. Oh, darn. Nope, go there. Yeah, you're right. It's the game. Because now I have control of the volume. But what's hard is that's the other one. Okay, I have to turn down 2024. I didn't realize that was happening on that stupid screen. Turn down 2024 And 2020 takes about 10 minutes, but we're going to watch it start. I'm going to switch my game capture. Switch the game capture, which automatically started capturing the new one. I was kind of surprised at that. Actually, I still don't know how it's doing that. This should be the right one. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, it says it crashed the last time I opened it. I'm going to continue in normal mode, and hopefully that'll work. Now my game capture doesn't seem to be going to the right game. It does not want to switch games, so that's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. That's an issue. I didn't even think of that. I'll probably have to kill, let's see. Oh, I know. I'll make another one. I'll create another game capture. Alt-Tab. I don't think that's going to do it. I have to create a second window for my game capture. And have two of them. Game capture 2. Okay. And I want to... Oh, whoops. There we go. That should do it, but it doesn't appear to be. There it is. There it is, and it put it at the top of my screen, didn't it? Okay, a little technical stuff here. Please stand by. We will be taking off from Redondo Airport and flying up the coast of California. It'll be a little iffy. It'll be a little hard because that area is rather, or maybe we don't. We can fly down the coast and then go over to an island. That might be better on everyone's pit screen. There we go. There it is. It's starting up. That might be better on everyone's sims if we go south and then go over to an island. We will do that live as soon as I get it going. Now I can hit that. Now we just have the meditation music in the background. Okay, while this is happening... Oh, I see what I did. I also covered up everything with the game capture now. So we have two things going on. We've got this one, and we've got that one. Oh, no, come back. Oh, shoot. You're kidding me. There we go. I'm back. I need to keep going down here. Game capture has to be way at the bottom so that we can see all the cameras and stuff. There we go. And I haven't seen any of the normal people yet except the ghost. Anyone else here? Any of the normal flyers? It is Tuesday. Oh, here's the part that cracked me up. We used to call Tuesday Troubleshooting Tuesday, right? Forever we have called Tuesday Troubleshooting Tuesday. Skylane Marty is here. Hello, sir. So now it's come back to bite me in the buttocks. While I'm sitting here, though, before I read the good news from Discord, I'm going to turn the timer off. I'm going to shut down the timer because it's done. It's completely finished. Just as soon as I find where it is, I'm going to turn it off. It's one of the things that's turned on. I know that. Boom. So that we don't need anymore. And then to turn it off, I have to go into the Stream Elements. Oh, I didn't change anything in Stream Elements, so that's going to be all messed up today. I totally forgot about Stream Elements. I forgot to fix that. First, I think I can do this pretty quickly. I think I'm going into my overlays, and this is my main stream, so that is there, and this should have a timer in it. When I turn it off and update it, it should get rid of it. Countdown timer, boom, and then say save, and now when I go back here, there it is. Countdown timer is over. You just gave up. You just gave up. Watching FS 2024 login queue screen. That's what I'm doing. That's what I am doing. I've got it here. Now let me see if I can turn it on. If I can turn this off. Yeah. Okay, now I have them both. No, that's not coming back up like I thought. I got to stop looking at the other one. It only wants to look at one thing. And I want the flight simulator to work, to be the one thing that it looks at. Oh, darn it. Turn that off. Oh, weird. Oh, that's why. The flight sim, the second game capture cursor, use anti-chat compatibility. I don't know what that means. Limit capture frame rate. Why are you having such a hard time? Window must match. Otherwise, find window of same. Now it is not doing what I wanted to do. I lost my simulator screen. Lost it. Nope. Yikes! Went to an actual video loading screen. Oh, did you? Yours is on a video loading screen now? Mine is still this. Mine is still that. And the worst thing is I can't get my flight sim screen back up so that I can do stuff. And nothing I do is making it work. I broke it. Oh my gosh. Me too equals percent. Oh my God. Yeah, I need a couple of those. I'll need a few. There it is. Somehow it just worked. It just came back on. And I'm sure that part of the problem is when the sim does, when the sim does anything, it takes over everything. By the way, this is still starting. It's taking a while. Yeah, 0% is what I'm on. We're in 2020. We're going to fly the new 407 SimFocus update, which is really awesome and has an autopilot that works. Red Heron actually helped me. But let's go to the next stuff. So Microsoft knows about it. That was the number one thing. The number one thing was that Microsoft knows about it. Now let me find some of this other cool stuff. Another thing is that Got Gravel has updated just about all their products. So whether they're products that are being carried over to 2024 or not, they've updated everything. They've also put their manuals for the Optica, the LX Family Suite manual, the Drago X manual, the Pipstrel, the Savage Norden manual, the Steam or STEM S12G. All those manuals now are on the Got Gravel site. They also are on my Discord. So you can go to Low and Slow and get any of those manuals. Also, there's a really awesome video about the real owner of Drago, which is obviously they based the sim on a real life plane. So there's a great video in there about that and about things that he's doing since he crashed it. So he crashed it. I don't know if people knew that. I didn't know that. And here is all the updates for all those planes. So all of those were updated. The other really good news is that Hype Performance Group has updated their helicopters, and they are ready to go in. Also, Fly Inside Helicopters, the new rotorway 162F piston and jet exec rotorway, those are both ready to go. These are the release times. Haha, isn't that funny? But somewhere back here, Hype, there's Hype Performance Group. They put this up a while ago. That's actually a sale, but their helicopters will be in the available for the sim once the sim is running. And what else did we had? Several other really good news kind of announcements. Oh, I forgot to put this stream in the Flights with Joel stream announcement, but oh well. Oh well. The important people are here. I'm kind of surprised now that my regular, oh, get that off. I'm surprised that the other stream isn't starting. The other sim's not starting. That is some bad news. That is some, the comments over at Microsoft Flight Simulator are really funny. Things going well, Mark asks. Not great. Not great. Things are not going great, but people are checking in here. That's nice. Hello, YouTube folks. Debo Flies here. Hi, all. You got up to 97%. Stay there for hours with no luck. You try again tomorrow. And that's what pretty much everyone is experiencing. Actually, I had worse luck because when I restarted, I am now in the queue. It's not even at 90% anymore. Just to be clear, we are now starting Flight Simulator 2020. And if that doesn't start, I will probably take a long break and see what's going on tomorrow. See if I can do anything tomorrow. There were more Flight Sim updates that were pretty exciting. Parallel 42 is working really hard to bring their stuff in. Oh, I know what it was. Two things. Oh no, I'm forgetting the name. Add-ons Linker. Add-ons Linker has already updated for 2024. The new update includes a second exec so that you can open either one. So basically, you can open Add-ons Linker for 2024 and connect it to 2024 and just add things one at a time. You know, you can uncheck everything and just check things a little bit at a time. So if you have all your airplanes and scenery in folders, which I do, if you have them in separate folders from the sim, then you can just add them like a little at a time. Say you're going to do a flight and you know the scenery and you know the airplane. Just add those instead of adding them all like I have them all running in my sim. Here's my simulator. Here's the helicopter. Oh, by the way, I have forgotten now which of these liveries are the standard liveries because I want people to be able to see it. I don't know that the LAPD ones are. Does anyone remember? This is, right? That's standard, yeah? In case people don't have it. So I'm loading this because SimFocus updated their helicopter. And it's still great. And I'm going to load into Redondo Beach. So as soon as I remember what it's called, I will put that in. Or you can kind of see the flight plan here. And I'm not using SimBrief because it has been a little bit glitchy. It's been a little bit glitchy. So there we are, right there. And it's not Redondo. It's Torrance. Right? That's KL. It's Torrance. Torrance is the factory for Robinson. It's Robinson Helicopter Factory. So I like starting there, even though I don't have the airport. It's nothing. It's just nothing special. And then I want to fly out to Catalina. I was forgetting the name because this is a really awesome airport. It's nice to fly around here, and it's nice to fly down. Set as arrival. It's nice to fly down the coast. Oh, that's right. Now it won't let me do it. There we go. I want to fly around this area a little bit, so I'm just going to add this. Oh, it won't let me add it. It won't let me do that. Why won't you let me do that? Always confused about this map thing. Don't know if the new map is going to be worse or better or the same. How about this? Can I add this in? Add. I'll just add that airport. So we fly over there. We'll fly past the Queen Mary in the port. And this I don't know how good this is going to be for other people. I don't know if anyone's going to join me on this flight. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to have a nice flight. We are on the Southeast Asia server as per usual. So that is the flight. That is the flight plan. Actually, let me put it in the chat bot. Just one moment. And I'll put in a couple of things so that I don't have to do this over and over. Very simple flight. It's not very long. Not the original plan at all. Long Beach. Wait a minute. What is the airport code for Long Beach? Why are you not giving me the code? Oh, there's a lot of people flying at Long Beach. Wow. KLGB. This is just something to do while we wait. Just something to do while we wait. And also check out a great update for a great helicopter, the 407. I'm always liked the 407. It was originally a bit disappointing with the update from SimFocus, which is freeware. It's absolutely awesome. There we are. And on the, I will put in the aircraft plane. There it is. Belfour with a, there it is. It's already there. So that plane is there. I had, I guess I did this earlier. Already did that. Is the Jenny fast enough? 50 knots is a bit slow. The Jenny is one of the slowest planes in the sim. So maybe not the Jenny, but there are several other planes that should work. Yeah, how long? It doesn't even say how long this flight is. It's pretty quick. Pretty quick. I have not seen many people say that they made it work. Anyone make it work? Anyone make it work? Anyone got it going? Anything happening? Usually when I start, I'm loaded into the sim and I'm ready to go. So this day is a little bit different. My scheming didn't work. I figured if I came in and said it was 2020, I'm doing 2024 stuff, people would watch, but I was wrong. People are already tired of it, right? Are people already sick of 2024 and it hasn't even started yet? I'm still excited. When I saw the loading screens, when I saw the startup, I still was stunned and amazed. Stunned and amazed. I still don't know why I can't go back and forth either. When I turn that off, that should come right on. Oh, now they're both on the same thing. The other one, the gray screen's gone. That can't be captured anymore. Unless I shrink it down. We'll have to do this another way. Oh, maybe it crashed. Maybe the other one crashed. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oops. If things are working tomorrow, I might inquire if the Wednesday crew is okay with taking the day off or something so that I can stream the new sim. Oh, well, this looks good. It's a weird time of day, but it looks really cool. I hope nothing's wrong with my sim. No, nothing's wrong. Nothing is wrong. I hope. No, there it is. Oh, oh, I remember. I did play around with the... I played around with the colors yesterday. You tried 24 via xCloud. It got me into the customized avatar screen and got stuck, leaving it till morning now and see what happens. So did you hear what I was? Well, I'll send you a chat, but yeah, I might ask you guys if you could. Oh, now I've got. Now 2024 is frozen. Oh, come on, kids. There we go. I gotta look at something in the background. Yes, so here is that. Nope, that didn't work. Yes, it did. There it is. There's that, and I turn that off. It's the same. Nothing has changed. I'm just keeping. These are my hourly updates. I'll keep you updated by the hour. I'm gonna move over just in. Well, no one knows where I loaded in, so if anyone else wants to join, we'll see. Otherwise, this will be, it'll still be fun. I can still rant. F in the chat for MS. Yes! Oh, so true, Comic Crazy. So true. I mean, I want to be supportive, but I don't know how, and the people in my Discord voted for the rant stream, so I'm here ranting. You know what's great, though? You know what's great? I don't know that I have any mods here, so I'll have to do shout-outs on my own. Shout out. Coming crazy! Woo! Are we at KLGB? Let me double check for you, because I just... Oh, wait! I put the plan in. I am at Kilo Alpha Tango Oscar. Kilo Alpha Tango Oscar. That's where we're starting. That's where we're at. I'll play the video. Before I leave, I'll play the video again. I got the opening video as if it was loading. It got to 97%. And then it stopped at 97%. The common wisdom was to restart it. So I restarted my whole computer. I opened it up. It never got past 0 again. And then I got this, I got the stream of waiting. I got the waiting. Oh, look. No one can see this. Look. Something's changed. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this really sucks. Also, my battery backup is clicking on and off. So that was really exciting, and this is really terrible. Tempting to connect. So I'm going to leave it, though. I'm going to quit. No quitting. No quitting. This is fun. Back to 1. Back to the 2024. So both things are opening now. Normally, if I wasn't streaming, I would kill 2020 and I would walk away and I'd let the other thing load. But because I'm doing this, let's go with it. Let's go with it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dang. First thing I do in this helicopter is turn the fuel on because I tend to forget because that fuel is not normally shut off in the other helicopters, and actual real-world pilots have said that's not usually shut off. I don't know when you would do it, maybe when you're doing maintenance and stuff, but not normally. This is not connected to my controller, so I have to do it with a mouse. I go back up here, and that is, oh no, anti-collision light we want on, anti-collision light on. So we are now ready to start. You like the switch between it's the user's fault. Wait a few more minutes and server connection issues detected. Yeah, it's not so much the user's fault, is it? I never saw anything that said it was the user's fault. I mean, in a way it is, because too many users, it's the best game day 0 launch you've ever seen. Good job, Microsoft! Yeah. Who could have thought? You know, I predicted problems. I sure didn't predict I couldn't get in. That people want to buy a new sim. So earlier I was guessing. Let me get this. Let me get this going a minute. So we just hit this for 2 seconds. 2, and this should keep going. And we would actually have our. Whoop! I need to put a title. We would have our hand on that lockout and have our hand on there in case this got too hot. Uh-oh, I screwed it up. I think I screwed up because that wasn't open. I don't think it's going to start. Try it again. If that goes back to 0, you don't have a start. Now it's going. It has to have fuel. Isn't it crazy? It has to have fuel. At least they technically made it to the launch date. Did they though? Well, yeah, it's true because some people have it. So my guess was they expected 1 million people and they got several million. That's my guess. It's just a wild guess. Several million, like 50 million or something. That's what I think we're going to find out in the coming days. That their 1 million became millions and millions. There we go. Now I have control over this. There we go. I have my meditation music on. Big breath in. Disco Jaden, I'm not even going to say that. I am not going to say last 2020 flight ever again. Deep breath. One last 2020 flight, part 2. Yeah. No, I don't think I ever said. Yes, I did. I said it was our last 2020 flight last time I flew, but I'm not saying it again. Not doing it. I couldn't believe it was loading a second ago when we went to the screen.
Why do you have to be mad?
Nope, it's back to attempting to connect. I'm leaving it up in the background. It's not moving. 2 games. 2. Now I have 2 games for 1. 2 games for 1. Whoa! Okay, I'm almost there. I need to hit the strobe lights. I need to hit the position lights. I need to go with the generator. That's important. I need to go with the these 3 switches. So that's the main avionics, and those are the other 2 avionics switches, basically. Booster pump stays on. Are you on Southeast Asia? Not seeing you. Skydave, let me double check. I think when I just remembered when I flew last night, I wanted to be alone. So I flew with multiplayer off, and I flew with online functionality on. No, I flew with traffic on. So I'm going to turn real-time traffic off and multiplayer on. Yes, I'm on Southeast Asia. Where are you folks? There's some birds flying by. Let me just say, any other major dev would delay their release if it wasn't 100%. No explanation is necessary, and I've lost a lot of respect for the process. I would have been fine with a delay, as many would be. Well, comment crazy, but we don't know what's wrong. Do you think they knew that their servers were bonked? I think their servers are bonked, and they didn't know. I could be wrong. I'm trying to be. I'm having a very positive rant. It's positive ranting. But I understand people's frustration. Oh my God, I understand it. Who's not frustrated? Anyone that's not frustrated and using the sim, raise their hand. What's the opposite of F in the chat? Skydave, I see you now. I had to go back to the map. I think they didn't anticipate. That's what I think. I think they got way more than they anticipated because they hyped it so much. They have the server issues with every big release, but not like this. They do, you're right, but not like this. We had it in the last sim updates. I have never been delayed by 8 hours. It's not been 8 hours. I've never been delayed this long. I do remember it, but I was never delayed this long. Also, I've been one of the lucky ones, I'll admit. Some people were not able to get updates for a long time. I was one of the lucky ones. I don't remember it throwing me back over a day. I remember it throwing some people back. But I think, plus at that time, I might not have cared as much. I probably didn't have a stream plan. Maybe that would have been big deal. But I totally get the frustration. All right, we've got 3. We got 3 folks here. Awesome. You guys are going to love Catalina. Joel, in 4 years, we're going to go back to 2020. In 4 years, are we going to go back to 2020? There are a few people playing the new sim. Yeah, there are people playing the new sim. Percentage-wise, it seems pretty low.
Watch the stream, look on the stream, fly on the stream, whatever you like to do.
How did we get that? Anyway, most of the people I see are not. Why? Oh, I froze. I froze.
Peasants.
I'm still seeing everything. My screen froze. I'm gonna maybe if I did I freeze for anyone else? Am I still here sitting on the ground? Oh, my Twitch froze. I didn't freeze. Twitch froze. You don't see that much of a difference between their rollout issue now and back with the sim updates. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any updates. Crisp Kind. I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I think that it's crazy. You were in 45 minutes first thing, then CTD for no reason and can't get back in. So it's back to the farm. Back to the farm sim. You know why I don't do a farm sim? My cousins were farmers. It's really boring. Sorry, cuz. Actually, they all quit the farm because they didn't want to do it. But it looks like a great simulator. It looks fun. Not everyone is playing the game actively. A chunk of people are watching streams. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, Two-Tone Murphy, for instance, didn't get it, and I don't think that... Did Howard ever get it? He was trying to get it. I believe that Kando did get it. I think his did start. But who else? A bunch of people were not getting it. Don't take me wrong here. You would love it if it would be different. Well, it is really, it's still unexpected for me because, like you say, they've seen this. Howard did get it. Howard's did start, because when I was watching his stream and trying to start mine, his wasn't working. So now I'm super jealous. Super jealous. It'd be nice if the game didn't launch a full screen so you could have it. Yeah, wouldn't it? That would be nice. It takes over your computer a little bit. Just a little bit. It takes it over. If it launched a full screen, I've still got this if anyone wants to know. I'm going to keep updating every so often. And, you know, this whole stream could be F's in the chat. I don't... I'm just here to have fun. So far, the all-time peak for 2024 on stream is just 25K players. I don't know how much more on Xbox, but seeing that, I doubt the millions somehow. So far, what do you mean the all-time peak? How do you know that's the peak? Are you saying the most you've seen on a stream? Because the streamers represent sim charts. Oh, okay. Well, Microsoft claimed 50 million downloads. That doesn't mean 50 million active players. But so maybe they thought 25,000 were going to download and 1 million did. Or maybe they thought 150,000 would download at day one and 170. I don't know. Believe me, I don't. I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's messed up. Okay, am I ready to go? I think I am. Check my fuel. My fuel is good, and there is fuel at Catalina. Center my controller. There it goes. Controller center. But Howard isn't that impressed. Photogram is way bad. Flew up north just to see the fidelity, and it's the same as 2020. Minecraft squares on the mountains and terrain, and your hometown in California has the rivers all above ground in the Canada update. That's terrible. Comic Crazy, that is terrible. I saw this stuff in the dev alpha, or the alpha, but I figured, well, that's the alpha. Surely they'll have that fixed in a month, although I was very nervous they wouldn't. How long are people waiting in the queue on average? I don't know. I haven't gotten an answer on that. Because most of the people waiting in the queue, I don't think are getting anywhere. I don't think that queue... I've been waiting in the queue for about 2 hours. 2 solid hours. And before that, I was trying to load, before there was a queue. So I've been trying to get it open for 3 hours. The queue message has changed to the servers yes, it has. To be fair, if the server systems are overloaded, there is reason to assume that their live data might... Well, that's true, Crispkind, that's true. If the servers are over... It's all server-based. So if they're having server problems, I mean, what do? You look at the maps, you check out some... yeah, that is it. That's totally true. Let's put on some weather. I'll be flying in just 1 second, folks. We'll go there and back at least. Live weather, always nice in California. The reason I fly here is because I spent a lot of years down here, and I love the weather, and you know, it's usually beautiful. I mean, the screenshots, the video looks so good. I'm not too surprised that the photogrammetry isn't great. The photogrammetry is, I didn't know what they were doing about that. However, the mountains are supposed to be better. The mountains and rivers and all that, really supposed to be better, right? Get that going, even though I don't need it. 2020 has 15 million all-time individual. 2020 has 15 million all-time individual that ever touch the sim at some point, and the new sim will most likely have way less people in the same time frame. I'm thinking it'll have more people, but I don't know where you get that 15 million. I thought that that in it 15 million people at one that touch the sim at the same point. Okay, the same time. There's two possibilities. They really didn't figure about the mass quantity of people downloading. Why is my RPM going crazy? That's weird. Oh, that's what I need. I need to turn this on. I almost tried to fly without any power. The 2020 sim had a giant hype because it came out accessible for everyone with a PC or console, while COVID started with billions of people. And COVID was a huge boost, but they've done so much to get this game hyped. But I don't know real numbers. It was just a whole different... Yeah, it was a whole different situation, that's true. And this is what I'm wondering, if they underestimated the situation today. If they thought, well, it's not going to be anything like the first sim download because everyone has a sim. Why will they want to download a new one? Either that or, like I'm saying, a server just was bonked. It was just bonked. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I got all the people that are going to be coming in today. But it'll be easy to find us if you would like to. Easy to find us. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way here. Oh, I forgot to turn on my camera. We are going east. Yeah, that's right. And I didn't start my head tracking, which I needed to start before I started the sim because my OBS takes over my head tracking and now I'm screwed. The sim is huge, but for all the casual people at the same point, the old sim is just check it out because I can see my house. Probably won't return to those masses back then. That's interesting. I was guessing it would be bigger, not because you didn't have the streamerverse you have now. No one was streaming 2020 or FSX when 2020 came out. Hardly anyone was streaming P3D. Not just streamers, but people on YouTube. Creators weren't putting out content about the sim before 2020. Almost all the streamers I know that are of a decent size all started streaming a flight sim in 2020. Many of them started playing it for the first time. 2020 sim hit 220,000 players on the first day. It's crazy. So I would expect bigger numbers than that. I know it is a small, compared to other games, it's minuscule. So who knows? Who knows? I'm just here to rant. Arrgh. There we go. Now, for the other part of my flight, I'm going to use the Frankie Poops! 220,000 people loading. Welcome in. Were you here before? I didn't see you. You're bad. There were Twitch view numbers on the release of 2020. Oh, that was Twitch view numbers on the release of 2020. On the release of 2020, they had 220,000 people. What? 2024 hit about 40K from what I saw today. Well, hit about 40K with it not working. You got to realize that's with the sim not working. It's broken. And people are watching simmers just rant? I mean, anyone, Two-Tone had some of the biggest numbers I've ever seen on his stream. And he has a huge stream. Is this working? No. Why didn't you work? So I've turned on my SAS and I've turned on Alt. And it's all wiggity-wonkity. Yeah, okay. So I got to turn it back off and I got to get things straighter. Almost 3,000 still. Almost 3,000! That is about 2,000 times the amount he normally has. And he's up in the the high 200s now because I watch him all the time. But 3,000 is, that's just a mass amount. Mass amount. We're going over to the Long Beach. So I have scenery for all this, if you're wondering. We're going over to the Long Beach airport first. And for most people, this is going to hit your frames pretty hard. It's hitting my frames pretty hard. Now that I'm here, I should be able to turn this on. and make it work. Oh shoot, now something's really not working. Now it's not working at all. Alt. Okay. That should hold the Alt. Nope, it's not doing it. Come on. Well, it worked yesterday. This is a freeware update for the 407 from SimFocus. And they added an autopilot, but it's very, I don't know. It's very persnickety. If I steady it, might work. Gonna watch the numbers on Twitch Tracker the coming days to get proper numbers, but you don't think it will be as big of a hit as 2020. You wouldn't have a problem with player numbers proving me wrong. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I did some surveys online about do people want to do 2020 flights, and no one said they did. Not one person said, yeah, I want to fly in 2020. So I was just going by my own minuscule audience. Right now on stream, at least, the amount of people trying to download went from 24K to 13K. Oh, interesting. Well, that's good, because that means either they downloaded it or they gave up and left room for me to download it. I'm having terrible performance, but that's because I have this up. That is going at the same time as trying to fly. So that's probably that's just not the best thing for your sim, to have another sim loading. Trying to download or waiting in the server queue inside the sim. This is Long Beach Airport. It's a pretty huge airport. I still don't think the autopilot is doing what it's supposed to. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. No, it's not. It's my instrument check. I'm turning that off. Turning the autopilot off again. Oh, you know why? I know why this isn't working. I know why the autopilot. Pilot Peely, hello! Hello. We are here in 2020, waiting for 2024 to download. So the autopilot's not working because the frame rates are too low. I'm getting hit by frame rates for all the stupid things I'm doing. You know what I mean? I've been there only about 2 hours, so I should feel good. I'm sorry you've been there 5 hours. Here is my guess about the login queue. It's just to make us feel good. I don't think there's a queue. I just I don't know. You know, it's not like... Can they call us back? Can they get our number and call us back like the helplines do now? The customer service. Can they like get our license for the sim and get back to us when we can download? Wouldn't that be cool? You believe it's the latter. 88% of people unsuccessful according to the most reliable poll I've seen. Ouch! Ouch! Oh, BTW Starship Booster made a nice fireball after landing. What? It blew up? Did it blow up, or it made a nice fireball because it should have? So this is Long Beach Airport. We're going around here. There's no camera 2 today. He probably just went to sleep because he's later than us. He is later. So by the way, welcome to the chat. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Ibidish? Ibidish, is that how you say it? They should never have released worldwide all at the same time, as I remember 2020 was staggered. You know, I thought the same thing. I figured, why didn't they make the release at midnight for everyone, so not so many people on the server, or 8 o'clock for everybody? Not everybody at the same time. I thought the same thing, Pilot P. That was very confusing to me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me, more specifically? Everybody has their own way of saying my username, so there's no way. Okay. So it's not your actual name that I can't pronounce, it's your username. Cool. Welcome to Flights with Joel chat. I'm going to check on the live stream over on the YouTube. Hey, YouTubers. Nobody there. Nobody's watching. Nobody's doing anything. It's an experiment, dual streaming to the YouTube. It does work. People are not going to like this when it goes up there, though. What else can I rant about? Oh, there are still, I was hoping to put the autopilot on, and then Java Bean, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get the follower count that I was hoping for with the new sim not working, but that's okay. Appreciate you joining, appreciate you following. I was going to put the autopilot on so I could go through other stuff. Abadesh, thank you for the follow. I'll just say it really fast and then you don't. Abadesh, thank you for the follow. Cheers, welcome in. I'm on my second sugary iced tea thing. Wraith, how you doing? We are in 2020. We are headed out to Catalina Island, one of the coolest little airports in our sim. Wait a minute, I should be heading there now. I'm not turning right. It is straight out from me. I did this flight in the real world. It's actually plane, Wraith. If you put in plane, I'm in the 407 with the SimFocus update. 407 SimFocus update. And the autopilot isn't working. I think it's because the frame rate's being so bad. Pilot P, looks like the launch has been hair-raising. Yes! Somebody got it! Oh, finally! Finally! I don't know if you can see it as well in the smaller shot. We'll go to the close-up. Ah! Yeah, I couldn't get my headphones on because my hair is on fire or whatever it is. I'm hearing notices, but I'm not seeing what they are. Interesting. Interesting. Back to this one. There we go. Oh, I bet I was getting old notices. Somebody with an excellent sense of humor. I'm getting freeze. I'm getting all kinds of problems, and I think it's because of my trying to. If you could grow hair, that's on point. If I could grow, if you could grow hair, well, just I'll tell you my secret. You're only seeing the front. You are only seeing the front. So where is my flight plan? Where am I supposed to be going? Where's my helicopter? Well, I left from Queen Mary, which is what we just passed, and went straight out on, at the time, was an AS350. My flight plan is not showing up. You think you actually started balding since this download started. And I thought that I might be bald before we're done here. Wait a minute. Why am I not seeing a flight plan here? Well, that's bizarre. Flight plan is not showing up. We left from Redondo Beach and we're going out to Catalina Island. I believe that's the island there. It's a great airport that they added a few updates ago. Whenever they did the last US update, which was 13 maybe? World Update 13? Can't quite remember. There's a lot of ships out here. And if my frames are terrible, but I think because I don't have a 4090. And, oh, now my frames can't even be read. There it is. Yeah, I'm getting 20 frames. Because I'm trying to load a second sim at the same time as doing this. Which is just ridiculous. But I'll keep trying this autopilot. It's lovely when it works. Then I can go outside and photograph things. Actually, if I pay attention, I can trim it out to where it's almost there. Trim it out. That sun is not. We're not going to do that. No, let's go this way. There we go. Now hit the autopilot. Or the SAS. No, it's just not doing it. In the queue, your GPU is 89%. Oh! This is probably why I'm having problems, because my GPU might be, it's frozen now. I'm still attempting, server issue detected. It's still just attempting to load up. It's not doing anything. So that shouldn't be taking anything. My computer shouldn't be doing anything, but you know it is. My GPU is at 92%, my CPU is at 28%. GPU is at 92% to look at a freaking loading screen. Okay, so the autopilot is working now. It's holding my alt. For some reason, the heading bug won't turn the way using the heading bug on the controller. which I don't understand. Like, why would this heading bug be different than all the heading bugs in Microsoft? The fact that I'm telling you this could be it's kind of ridiculous because I'm switching simulators, but it looks like I'm going to be coming back to this simulator quite often, doesn't it? So let's see if our nav will work. Microsoft 2024 server issues detected. Screen is holding 17% CPU on your system. So 17% of my CPU is probably going to that, which is just the most ridiculous thing. Let's hit the heading and see how she does. Oh, it's working. It's working. I have an autopilot in the 407. Now, the other good news is that SimFocus has assured us that they are going to port over this free update to the 407. To me, the 407's not great without this upgrade. With this upgrade, it's very realistic. They have the engine parameters working. They have the startup sequence working right. The 530, is it? Is it 530? That works better, much better. Now they have an autopilot. It even does nav according to their literature. My frames are getting a little better as I go. Do we have folks out here? I had 2 people. Well, yeah, look at that. I have 1 person flying with me. Now, if you're new to these flights, I can assure you there is usually more. You should have exported my inputs before installing Windows fresh. Oh. Well, you don't have to export your... Oh, export your inputs? What do you mean? From your controllers? Your inputs? You're getting into a chat. 1 second. Are they not working on the sim? Another thing that we found that Two-Tone Murphy showed us and that I'm very happy about. Where did I put it? Flight Sim Updates. There is now a cool tool to look at what you have on all your controllers. We still have to reprogram them all, but we now have this tool to be able to look at all the controllers as soon as I find it. Oh, maybe I put it under General. No, I put it under Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So add-ons linker, all new, but we have this cool new tool that maps your controls. So it won't, you still have to remap them, but this helps you remember where all your controls are. So this is partly why I wanted to stream today. It's just to show people that. So it just shows you, here's where all your buttons are mapped. MSS Rant and Fly, figured it out, start on RAM. What? That's not what I meant. No, that's not what I meant to copy. Hold on. It didn't copy the right thing. What? Oh, I see. What? 1 second. I'm confusing myself. In the background, trying to figure out what I did wrong. That is the link. Come on, dude. Get it together. Sorry, folks. I'm ranting at myself now. That's what I want. So if you want to look at your controls, if you want to know specifically how to use this and get a really in-depth video about things you can do to get ready for the sim that may never come out, this video from Two-Tone Murphy is fantastic. And he actually, because he has more controllers than I do, he actually has made Excel spreadsheets of all the different buttons and how they're set up, all the different button setups. A little more of that meditation music. Mr. Bull Market, for those frustrated trying a way to play, be patient and let them resolve this. We will be able to play at some point. It's not like forever. I agree. 100% agree. That is a really good message. Really good message. I'm just relaxing and flying. I don't think I'll do my full stream today, but I wanted to come on and tell people about things like the control mapping, the fact that so many developers are working on their planes, getting them into the sim. Got Friends is updating all of their planes, whether they're going to be in 2024 or just for 2020. All of their planes got an update this week. Everything that they're going to continue with. Even things that they're not continuing with. So that's fantastic. Same with the, let's see, one moment. SimWorks Studios, if you're on their Discord, they are working on all of their planes, getting them ready for the new sim or updating them for the current sim. Same thing. Apparently, they've had some real problems with the Kodiak, and they've had to redesign a lot of it. I don't know if they lost a developer or because the new sim is so different. So the Kodiak has got a lot of work to do, but they're working on it. One thing you saw earlier was someone trying out the Red Bull air race planes and crying about them not climbing like a jet. Oh, your messages to developers is please consider the Xbox users. Pretty sure I lost a few brain cells there. Well, with Got Friends, everything is gonna almost everything they make is on the marketplace because they're now an official content creator for the sim. They're officially part of the sim. So everything that they have should be available sooner or later. And most of what they have is already available through the marketplace. Another thing that we know, this is total truth in advertising. We're in 2020 here because 2024 won't download for me. So I came on here to rant and to tell people about some things that I know so far. Here is 2024 right there. There's 2024. There it is. It's working away. I'm sure I shouldn't be leaving that up while I fly the old sim, but what the heck? Banter the Ripper 93. Thanks for saying something in chat. Now we're back. Wait a minute. I have to turn that off. Did that even work? What's going on 8 hours later? Yeah. I have had many theories. I've offered many theories. None of them are good. You think the sim, even in the standard version, has the widest variety of plane types for any flight sim? I do too. Oh, the new sim in the standard version. Yeah, this sim too, the current sim that we're flying. Hey, there's a jet. Oh, there's a couple jets. All right. Someone said they were changing to a jet, and now I got two of them. Two jets out here. Woo! Let me turn on my labels, see who we got here. Like, how is it? That's what I'm here ranting about. I don't know. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, that's Wraith or Sky Dave. I think that's probably the Ghost over there, and don't know who the other jet is. Hey, all right, we're attracting some business. We're going to just go out here and probably fly back or something. That's all. This is 2024 while we wait and rant about the current sim. Oh, I didn't realize I can see that now. Okay, let's get rid of that window. You full day wasted like hell no. Full day wasted like hell no. They ran Xbox like it's like a get a grip. Yeah, it's weird. That's all I'm saying. We've had some problems with updates to 2020, but those were more. It seems like those were more scattered than this. This is huge. Like no one can download it. Oh, that's Cody. Cody, what's going on? Good to see you. Cheers. Very nice. Oh, actually, what I should do is go to the airports that I was checking out yesterday. They're kind of comparison airports. I was going to compare our flight last week and go try to fly there and compare it this week. Not going to work. It's not going to work. I do like this autopilot, though, when it works. That's really nice. Where's my airport? I need to go this way. Need to go over here. I could just look at this instrument, which tells me exactly what I'm doing wrong. This airport is at, I think it's a mile high. Whoops. You still think it was kind of expected with... Well, I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt with all the times that they've screwed up. The autopilot is a little sketchy because it's a free mod. The autopilot's free, and it's mostly working. I think it works as intended, but it won't make sudden movements. And so if there's too much movement, it won't work. Is it powered by Asobo servers? The autopilot? No. But everything else in this sim isn't it? A lot of the sim is powered by Asobo servers. So I guess it's amazing that we can run this. Why is this running and our new sim not downloading? What the heck? Autopilot only runs 97%. Exactly. I think that's what's happening. You got all the jokes out. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm streaming for. Get it all out. It doesn't, I'll just say, it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. Let's try and do something to make it feel better. Man, I've been hearing all kinds of great mom jokes. There's someone who tells mom jokes on TikTok, but I can't remember any of them. They're really short jokes. I can't remember. Oh, I know what it is. Here's one. In 1 or 2 days, everyone will be flying, and in a week, everybody forgot about. I don't think they'll forget about today, but yes, they will be flying. I think everyone will be flying tomorrow. I am from the U.S., yes. I'm on the west coast of the U.S. I actually have been to this island. I used to live in Los Angeles, which is where we are now. Autopilot off, and now we're flying. Also, when you have the autopilot working, it's really easy. It's all trimmed out for you. So it makes it much easier to take the helicopter back, which is what autopilots and helicopters are about, or SAS system, stability augmentation control, stability augmentation system, something like that. So my airport is way over here. I'm a little bit off, but I also have to slow down before landing. This is Catalina Island, and it is gorgeous. We'll fly around here a little bit after I land. I've been ranting for 1 hour and 32 minutes. I'm going to take a little break. Hopefully there'll be a few people here when I come back still. And we'll fly around the island, and I can talk about it because I've been here. So we'll talk a little bit about that. As you can see, there's lots of cool roads and trails. And Sky Camry is out here already. That may be a coincidence. Oh, I don't think they're at the airport. They're somewhere else, maybe. I bet these servers are busy here. I'm betting the servers are here, busy here. There's another name I'm trying to pronounce. Kavzo? How could you tell it's from the U.S.? Just got a storm alert to add to the day. Oh, did you? Are you near me? Are you in the west coast of the U.S.? We have storm alerts all over the place. You need to crack open a beer and wait for, yeah. Yep. All the beer in my, I don't drink much, so the beer in my fridge is like a year past its expiration date. But I had one of them a few months ago, and it was fine. But I do have a good single malts that I could crack open. But it's a kid show. It's a kid show, but I'm old enough. Starship is getting a real nice purple glow. You're in Porto Alegre, Brazil. Welcome. Welcome. I'm originally from Scotland, though. Oh, interesting. So why did you move to Brazil? Was that for work? Or did you just decide... Did you just go to Brazil and think, oh man, this is the place to be. I want to be in Brazil. So look at this airport though, isn't it cool? There are actually helipads here somewhere. Oh, your lady is in, okay, all good. Understand, you move there for love. I've always wanted to go to Brazil. And because I love jungles and I love animals. It's got both of those things. Whoa, do I have a lot of wind or something? Or is it, there we go. There we go, nice and easy. That's probably the most I've stayed inside the helicopter for ages. For ages. Where's my windsock? There it is, no, very gentle wind, but I was landing with the wind on my tail. Oh, your lady is Brazilian. All right. You're in Porto Alegre, Brazil. Ah, yes. Read that. Wow. Why did that one land like that? So look at this runway. It doesn't matter for us helicopters, but look, it's a drop-off on both ends. So in most planes, it doesn't matter, but if you're in a larger aircraft, it matters. That single prop landing made me almost skip out your drink. Oh, look at the moon. This is beautiful. So this is Catalina Airport. This is a Microsoft Flight Sim airport, Asobo. This is pretty much what it looks like. It's a very cool little airport. I guess I'm going to have to open my little nav map so I can check out where some things are on the island. I am going to take a quick break, rest my ears, because I have earplugs in my ears, and it's really weird to have earplugs in my ears. It's really strange. Really strange. Usually there is an equal amount of people flying with me as there is watching, so this is interesting to have more people watching. Oh, my stream froze again for me. I have to reload the stream. It's acting funny. So I hope the stream didn't freeze for you. There we go. It works when I reload it just fine. It works just fine. I'm going to keep the mellow music on, and we're just going to check out this scene for a minute whilst I take a break. Wait a minute. Where did my moon go? There it is. We got to stay here for a sec. If anyone comes into chat, tell them hello. Let them know it's not 2024. If anyone just happens in, let him know. No, but we got to do our check. We got to do our check. Where did my thing go? Here we go. The Starship entry looks like something out of an 80s sci-fi film. Oh, it crashed. It crashed. So I know I'm not loading the other sim anymore. It crashed. It's gone. There we go. Wow. Yeah, dang is right. Dang is right. I don't think it's going to happen today. But let's fly around Catalina a little more. Let's fly around Catalina a little more, and we can talk about our frustrations of the sim. I will be back in just a little bit. My usual amount of time. Oh, I hit the wrong buttons. There we go. I can't even do this. I'm confused. Okay. And it's not the red herring cam. That's a lie. There we go. It's the Joel cam. The Flights with Joel cam. Emolionis, crisp kind. All right, I'm here. I'll be right back. I was talking to my fence guy. So, is there anyone here still? How long was I gone? Nobody would know the difference. I could totally do what I could say whatever I want, right? Yeah, sure. This is 2024. We're in Flight Simulator. It's the old one. It says here we go. I think I have to put the timer back on because I was talking to my guy that's working on our fence. Now, how do I do that? Let's see. There we go. I'm not going to be 7 minutes, but I'm going to be a couple minutes because I had to talk to someone who was working in our yard and I didn't have time to take the bio break. So come right back. We're at Catalina Island. If you've got Flight Simulator 2020, you want to jump right in. Catalina. The code is what? Kilo Alpha Victor X-Ray. Kilo Alpha Victor X-Ray. We're just flying around. Just flying around having a good time. Yes, I'm on stream. Streaming in front of millions of people. Hey everyone, we're back. They landed the massive ship right next to their camera buoy. Oh, that's amazing. Good for them. Where was I? Oh yes, we are here in Flight Simulator 2020. Because like many people, and my thing even crashed. I don't even have the timer up anymore because it completely crashed. So let's go back to the beginning for just a moment. Go back to the beginning of the stream and explain just because it's coming back after the break. I opened it up and it started to load and it got to 97% like it's done with so many people. And I made a little video of it, which is on the introduction of this stream. And then, hold on. And then people were saying, restart it and it'll work better. That could have been a mistake because when I restarted it, it never loaded anything. It went to 0%, and then it went to that gray screen that we've all been staring at all day. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Developers are ready for it. Microsoft was not. The developers are going crazy. This also must be a huge hit for developers. You know, it's got to be hard on them as well. And we really have had an amazing time in 2020, and apparently are going to continue to do that. There's Cody now in the Huey. We've got all of 4 people out here enjoying the day with us. So I'm just going to fly a little bit more. Oh, I have to open little nav maps. I didn't open any of my normal stuff because I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing anything. So I'm just opening little nav maps to look at some sites around here, to look at where things are. It's just doing a little tour of Catalina and checking out the new autopilot feature on the SimFocus update for 407. They're also very hopeful that they're going to be putting the update into the new sim. You can say that little navmap and my Toby, I've worked perfectly in the new game. And that's awesome, isn't it? I'm in the dev alpha, the little navmap worked perfectly. So I had a lot of confidence. I'm using Beam Eye Tracker, which I really like. Toby didn't work for me because I have things in the way. And apparently now you can put it on the top of your screen, but I don't feel like I need it. So my Beam Eye Tracker, because I didn't start it, is probably not going to work because I'm using a camera, and the camera gets taken over by OBS. I think it's working though. Maybe because the screen I'm on. I think it's going to work. Nope. It is not. So I would have to stop streaming in order to get my eye tracking to work. Which is a pain in the butt. Yeah. Oh well. But it might be that way if I was in 2024 as well. There's so many things I will be missing right away. I will be missing, although they're working on it, but I will really be missing flow to start out with. I will be missing a lot of scenery, but a lot of scenery is going to be included, like the ships and stuff. You're lurking, taking a break, not flying today. Okay, Cobra. We will probably chat later in the Discord, or tomorrow. My plan, now that was I was going to bring that up too. My plan was to stream all week. I was going to stream the new sim all week and do all kinds of different things with it. Change of plan. So I will probably just do my regular stream schedule because I have other stuff to do. I might stream extra on Friday. I was going to be on Microsoft Official Stream Friday. They were going to have a stream with a whole bunch of creators. I don't think that's happening. You know, I should look. They were going to give us an answer by end of day today. Charlie North, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. It's a very strange day. Strange day to be here. Oh, I have some chat going on. Sorry about that, YouTube. I didn't see you. Also, some people... Did I get it working? I did not. How are you? How are you guys doing? Are you still here? It doesn't tell me when these chats happen in YouTube. I'm sorry that I mostly do the chat on Twitch, so I'm dual streaming Twitch and YouTube. Have not gotten it working. Last I looked, it crashed on me. So I was on the dreaded stream of, I was in the queue for a long time, and then it simply crashed. And since I'm flying another sim, I thought, well, I'll just worry about it later. I thought it would be really cool if it started loading and worked while I was streaming, but it's just not happening. But I got this cool thing. So we're in a 407 with a mod to make it work better. And the mod now includes an autopilot. The reason I got my map out is because the island here, oh, they don't show it. But we're gonna go down here to Avalon. Eagle's Nest is here. I don't think that will be in there. But, oh, they don't show it. What I'm looking for is the Wrigley family, the people who brought you Wrigley's Gum have a ranch here. But it's not showing it on here. Oh, that's too bad. There it is. Wrigley Memorial Botanical Garden. So their ranch is going to be right around there. They bought this whole island. The Wrigley family has enough money that they bought the entire island. And then I think they gave a lot of it to the state, but I'm pretty sure it's still owned by someone. So if you've ever drank Wrigley Spearmint Gum, it's partly why this island is here, or still here. We'll see if we can find any of that stuff as I'm flying along. Obviously, we can find the town, because the town is really obvious. But also, it's very cool out here. Look at this. This area is really awesome. Be even more awesome if I had head tracking, but oh well. Ranch is down this way somewhere. I looked for meditative music. I forgot. I had turned that up for the break. So now I was ranting a bit. Now we'll just try and relax. How's 2024? I don't know. How is it for you? Have you used it? We are still in 2020. 2024 is a debacle. I can't bring myself to lie about it because, like someone pointed out a while ago, I could just tell people I'm in 2024. I could just say I am. But 2020 with the 407 and the updated mod is great. It's fantastic. And right now I'm kind of doing what I do off stream. I'm just flying around enjoying places that I like to fly. I didn't make a flight plan because well, I did make a flight plan, but the flight plan would have been the same as last Tuesday. I was going to compare last Tuesday's flight with today's flight, but it wouldn't be any different because we don't have a sim. And now I'm guessing where the Wrigley Ranch is. Oh, there. It's straight out. Okay, straight ahead. Kind of straight ahead right out here. I'll see if I can find anything. Back when I went here, which was, oh boy, a long time ago. Went here for Christmas one year because our family decided we didn't need to do a Christmas. I can't remember why. Or I decided not to fly up for Christmas. I live down here. And so Heidi and I went out here, and it was so fun. It was so fun. It was warm. The weather was pretty much like this. And we went up to the airport as part of a tour. I think we got on a little tour bus. We flew over here in a helicopter, AS-350, which is now the H-125, and just had a ball. The helicopter is a commuter helicopter. I think it still goes here every day. It's one of the few places, especially in LA, that has a commuter service helicopter. I don't know if they still do it, but I think they do. They have some airplanes too. So disappointing. MS will get a lot of... Yeah, they are getting so much grief. You know, they're not only are they going to, it's not going to get better, but yeah, they are getting grief. And what am I doing to help? I'm just on here ranting. I was ranting. Now I'm just having a good time. It's beyond comprehension that they wouldn't have servers to download the game that is based on servers. This new game, and this is the whole thing, is based on internet functionality, right? That's what's going to make it better. You won't have to download all the planes. They'll just download when you fly them. You don't have to download all the world. It will download as you go. Ouch. Ouch. It won't even download at all. Oh, man. The worst thing is that we're going to happen every time we... Oh, I hope not. It better not happen every time we want to fly. That would be terrible. So these are all hiking trails that we're looking at here. They all have names. Lone Tree Point is over here somewhere. We're just passing it. Lone Tree Point. I wonder if there's a lone tree at Lone Tree Point. One thing though is I don't have to kill myself trying to stream every day this week because it's just not exciting enough. The excitement has waned. So Wrigley Memorial Garden. Oh, I see. This is not where the ranch is. There's a memorial garden out here somewhere, but this is not where Wiggly. I keep saying Wiggly. Wrigley. Like Wrigley Spearmint Gum. This is not where the ranch is. But it's where the F-35 is. Well, they'll be getting hammered with refunds, so it's their own doing. You know, somebody pointed out that you could only get a refund if you used it under 2 hours or something, and the download counted as use. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm not getting a refund. I'm on board. I want to see what they showed me. I want to see it. I want to love it. You know what? There's an Autogen helipad down here. I think that's Cody behind me. There's an Autogen helipad down here, which is where I landed. I have to go find this. This is part of the helipad scenery from SimFocus. And it's just down here. Look at the ocean. This is live weather. Live weather out of Catalina. I hope a few people are watching this and relaxing a little bit. Seems that those that did get in are not having... Yeah, I know. I've heard that. That's the report I'm getting. Because I was going to stream and I was trying to get ready to stream, I didn't watch all of the streams. Two-Tone Murphy, of course, just had a blast because he did what I'm doing. He jumped into 2020 and tried to land an A380 on a dirt strip, which, you know, the usual fare. So he had a good time. But we'll see. This is just bad. This is so bad. He currently has 3.6K viewers, and he's not even flying. That's how entertaining he is. That's how entertaining he is. I have about 10 more than you. Well, the funny thing is, my viewership usually comes from a group flight. I have 3 or 4 people flying with me, and most of the people are just here watching. Hello, everyone. Hello, folks. Nice to see you. This is Flights with Joel. Our plan was to fly 2024 all week and set it all up and check out all the ins and outs, especially helicopters, and check out the missions and check out the different aircraft, over 90 aircraft. And where's that? I don't have the right sound effect, but it's like, it goes like this. Wah, wah, wah. That's it. That's the sound effect. At some point, we do need to get in. We must. We absolutely must. That's wild. That looks like a quarry. Steam is down to 8K active, which is probably 7,500 in queue. Wow. Forta was in, but just doing a Steam verify on the files. So I guess oh, okay. Well, I thought Candu got in and was flying, but I could be wrong. Coming up to the reason I'm flying so slow is there's a helipad ahead of me. In case you're wondering, Cody, I've got a helipad coming up, and this is where the real world spot where I landed when I flew over here. Sky Dave is here in the SimFocus 407. Not much else to say, but I'm here anyway. I am here anyway. I'm a trooper. I'm trying. Yes, and the video that Two-Tone put out about prepping for the sim is very, very good. Very informative video. A lot of great tools and things you might want to do to get ready. It's all for naught today, but if you bought it and you... Oops, I missed it. Missed my helipad. It's back there. It's right in there somewhere. There it is. I see it. Okay, turning around, Cody. Woo. It's hard to see. Well, I'm going to be here for a few more minutes because this is what I would be doing anyway. In order to relieve my stress, I would just go ahead and get in the Flight Sim 2020 and fly. That's what I would have done even with nobody watching. I thought it was right here. I thought that thing was right here. I'm not seeing a windsock. I think it is right here. There's no windsock. Well, that's interesting. I believe this is the helipad, but there's no helipad. Oh, other great news, which I'm sure people have heard by now, that all the helipads are in the new sim. No, that's not. I mean, this tells me I'm on it, but... Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? No, that's a house. That is a house. So on my little nav maps, this shows up. So I'm kind of surprised that it's not included with the SimFocus pack. All that dust you're seeing is part of SimFX from Parallel 42. Thank you, Parallel 42. You're awesome. You are awesome. Another team of folks that are trying to make Sims better and continue to. I'm just seeing if I missed the helipad. Like is it somewhere else? No, this shows that I'm directly on it. And there's a F-35 coming in. Perfect. All those birds are also an add-on. I'm not remembering the name of the birds. The guys that do the birds. It's great in these coastal areas. They're not as plentiful everywhere else. But it's great. Now we have to go look at the ballroom, the Catalina Casino. That's what it is. Catalina Casino, which is now a dance hall. The birds. Oh, Cobra, good one. The birds. Gonna go over here. Let me just, while I'm sitting here, I'll check in on the YouTube and say hello. Hello! How are you good at flying helicopter? You're terrible at it. What's up? I am good at it because I started flying helicopters in Flight Simulator, I think it was 95. It might have been earlier. And I've been practicing ever since then, and way back in the earlier days of the Flight Sim franchise, there was even a group of people who would fly together and teach people how to fly helicopters, which is what we do too. We do group flights every Tuesday on my stream, and then on Wednesday on the RotorSim Pilot Discord, which I just realized I can't really put into the... I'll see if I can put it into your chat. I am dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and I'm more used to Twitch, so most of my chat is in Twitch. And yeah, if I go like that, will that work? I think that works. Copy that. I'll just put this in here in the chat. If you're interested in doing group flights on Discord, you jump in there and you can get listen. You could just listen if you want, but fly along. You might learn how to fly a helicopter. They are difficult. I never try and sugarcoat that. It's not easy. It took me a long time, but I have a massive interest in helicopters. I just love them. I just love them. The reason I got into simming was to fly helicopters because it's very expensive. It's over twice as much to learn helicopters. I do have a PPL, and I did that in airplanes. But yeah. Love the helicopters. You're going to retry the new sim, but if it doesn't work in 50 minutes, I'll give up. You see, there right there, that's your problem right there. 50 minutes is not enough to learn. Do you know how long it takes to get a helicopter rating? Because it doesn't take 50 minutes. And the idea of simulators is half the people want it to be more realistic and half the people want it to be like a game. Well, if they're more realistic, then you can't fly them. Plus, perhaps they might have tools to make them easier in the new sim. I don't know. They have tools to make them pretty easy and dumbed down in this sim. Oh, you were talking about 2024. Yeah. Well, I'll never say it's easy, but it's totally worth it. The group flights are a lot of fun. You can do everything in a helicopter. You can't do everything in a plane. So there's the casino right there. It's doing stuff we've done many times before. Should you leave it on overnight? If you're talking about the sim, yes. Be right back, restarting. I think you should. I'm going to. I don't know that it'll do any good. My personal guess, my opinion is people are getting in on 24. Oh, now they're getting in. So I could restart it, see what happens. There was other people running 2 simulators. So I can always restart it and see if we get in. If we get in, then then I'll have to take another break because that's a whole new stream. That's a whole new thing. Just checking, still going to queue for that 2024 thing. Probably not worth it to try it yet. Okay, I'll wait. Is it Shunding? Shunned Ink? Hello, thanks for commenting. The media is calling it the Great Microsoft. Oh, is it really? Which media? What media? Are you talking Fox News or NBC Live or the people on the chats in the Microsoft? I got it right. All right. Very nice. Welcome. Welcome in. Now I'm just really tempted to try starting it again. Oh, let's take a vote. If you think I should try starting it again, press 1. If you think it's just really a waste of time right now, press 4. Maybe in the morning it'll be this. I'm thinking overnight there might be a chance if you leave it on overnight. Cobra says 4. I like that one. 2 4s. Yeah, there's a 1. Stretch 715. What's up? There's a thank you for the vote. The Jolly Spider has a 4. 4s are winning. If you get off, maybe I can get on. But I'm not trying right now because it crashed. Right now it's not doing anything because my queue crashed. You got right back in. Oh, well, what are the numbers for? People are voting whether I should try to get back into the sim or just give it, not worry about it until later. 1 is, yeah, go for it, try and get back in. And 4 is, no, don't even worry about it. I think that's what I said, right? I think that was what I said. 999. Yeah, there we go. Another 4. I think I'm getting a lot of 4s because everyone else wants to load in. They don't want to. They don't want me taking up time in the queue. Also, then this fun, mellow flight would not be as interesting. More German. Oh, 999 nicht. It is wunderbar, wunderbar. No, that's the wrong word. I took 2 years of German. I didn't learn it. My homeroom teacher in junior high was a German teacher, and so I took her German class, and she only spoke German. Furchtbar. Furchtbar. Sherry nicht gut. Am I cussing in German? Because I don't care about that. I don't care. If there's younger Germans watching, nicht furchtbar. Nicht furchtbar. Very bad. This is like the door bouncer saying, you're not on the list. It is a little like that. It's furchtbar. Furchtbar. Is it a rolled R? Furchtbar. I'm just going for it. I'm just going for it. Okay, let's put this on. Not forged. Not furged. Not furged, but furged. Oh, with a CHT. Furcht. Furcht. Furchtbar. Am I getting close? Are we getting close here? That's right. Welcome to the flights as the people drift off. If the people drift off, I'm not anywhere. Now I'm really feeling bad if Two-Tone Murphy is getting 3,000 people and I'm getting not that many. I'm so sad I've been in queue since 2 p.m. And I'm sad. I'm very sad for you. I've been in queue since 8 o'clock my time. It is now 4 o'clock. But my queue crashed and the vote in the chat was don't worry about it. Fart the bar. At this point, let Google do it for you. Oh no, that's no good. Google is not my co-pilot. I thought I was getting closer. Yeah, the queen is worse, not better. Oh, the queen, yeah, the queue is worse, not better. Even getting to 0% of stuff. Oh, well, somebody just came in and said people are getting in. Yeah, yes, this is 2020. I want to be totally upfront with everyone because 2024 didn't work. I jumped the bus. I jumped right off and got in here. And that's what everyone's pretty much saying. When they do get in, they can't get to their planes. You may need to go to what's it called? You may need to go to the, not the marketplace, but your content. You may need to go to the content manager and look for planes in there because you might have to download them through there. I'm not sure. But a lot of people are having problems loading planes. I've seen that. You know, the word from Microsoft is, well, the news are that as far as today is not. Okay. So let's continue. Oh, right. We got another helicopter. R66 turbine, which we're getting in the new sim as well. We're going to cruise back over there towards Los Angeles and see if the helicopter, see if the autopilot is going to work on our new helicopter. Trying to see where I'm going. Yes. So I'm going out this way, And once I get kind of set up and flying, then I'll turn the autopilot on because it seems to want to be very steady. Very, very steady. So this is the 407 that comes with 2020 and also 2024. But then I have a mod from some people called SimFocus. Simfocus.com. And the boats you're seeing out here are also a mod that you will now, but this mod, the boats will be in the new sim because they are now part of the new sim, so you don't have to load them anymore. You don't have to load Geist, Global, is it Global International? No, Global AI Ship Traffic. That's it, I think I got it. Geist, Global AI. It is amazing. And it's now part of the sim, which is even more amazing. My screen is not looking right. There we go. That's better. That is better. So that is probably a good spot to turn the autopilot on. Calling it a day. Well, okay, Pilot Peely. Thanks for jumping in and saying hello. Appreciate it. As always, you're awesome. We'll have a go tomorrow. Yeah, I seriously hope that we all get it downloaded. I hope that everyone's day goes better tomorrow. SAS on and altitude. Is that going to do it? Am I going to get it? I think I got it. All right. Take care. It oscillates a little bit, but then it settles in to be close to the altitude you were at. I'm now getting about 112 knots. Who do we got out here? I've lost everyone. Cody is still with me. Spider is back there in the R66. And Tailrotor is back there in the 530F. People on Twitter are just another level of disgusting, though. Just another level of disgusting. Disgusting or disgusted with the sim, or both? It's crazy because now, because I'm sitting here streaming about it, I am not reading about it. I read about it all morning. The most harmless things people are saying that people need to be fired because they can't play the new sim instantly. I'm not sure I don't agree that someone needs to be seriously, I don't know, disciplined. It's not that we can't play the sim instantly, it's that we can't play it at all. Not being able to load it in on the first day, it seems like poor planning. That's just me. Okay, I'm loading in super fast right now. Oh, wow, really? Nice. Okay, folks, we have someone loading in super fast. I'm so tempted to start the other sim, but everyone voted for not starting the sim. I am going to check my messages, though. I got a text that says, I love this. You went from Q to 80% within 3 minutes. Poor planning, but getting somehow fired over 1 day delay. And it may not even be delay. It sounds like people are starting to get in. So those folks that went to sleep around the world because it's late everywhere else, those folks that decided to go to bed, maybe that opened it up enough for the rest of us. So when I get back to LA, I'm going to try it. Screw those sleepy guys. Exactly. Here's my text that I just got. Hi, dear. Earn good money weekly by letting Sam's Cola advertise on your car. Details here. You think I should click that? Yes, delete and report junk. I don't usually read those on stream, but I don't usually get texts when I'm streaming. Yeah. What would people that rolled out the CrowdStrike update a few months ago get? Well, you know, didn't no one get fired when that happened? I mean, maybe not fired, but at least a good talking to. 9! And the thing that blows my mind, seriously, this game is very small compared to other games, right? Compared to other video game franchises. This one is minuscule. Just saying, if the response is always to fire people, you ain't gonna have people left that will work on the project. That's true. That's true. It's just what people say. It's just what people say. Most of the people that say things like that don't manage anyone. It's not their job to fire anybody, and so they can say that. It's easier to, anybody can jot something down on the internet. Are we having coffee today? Someone forgot all about coffee. Oh, I forgot to show you the coolest thing this is. The coolest thing in the helicopter today, and I'm going to miss this. This is an update that is not going to make the new sim, and I'm pretty bummed. You were able to load this morning and fly for about an hour, but then you got bounced, unable to get back in. Oh, weird. Well, basically for the end of my stream, I'm going to try reloading. Even though you're not religious, I do like Jesus' quote, they who are free, let they who are free of sins may throw the first stone, or how exactly? Yeah. Yep. We have all messed up at some point of our life. It's true. We have all at some point of our life. I found out the reason I'm muting that and that I'm still sticking with the family stream, I found out that somebody's 3-year-old was flying with them the other day. It's okay. It's not a bad word in any way. It's just maybe if there was someone watching with their 3-year-old, maybe they wouldn't want that word to be heard. I believe in using all the words, just not on stream. They who are free of sins are those who wanted it day one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. That deserves one of these. That was nice. That was good. That's the best thing I've heard today. Yeah, that was nice. They who are free of sims are those who wanted it day one. Oh, ouch. Very good. Very good. The Simsei is here. Is that what that says? The Simseiya is here. So what I was trying to show here is what I'm going to miss the most in the new simulator, and they have no plans. This is a Got Friends dog. Got Friends brought those in, and I guess because of the new, what's it called? The new avatar setup, they can't put these in there because now the pilots are, it's a different avatar system. So we can't have dogs. Isn't that a bummer? No dogs. People praise the captain. He's on our sky. He is in our skies. He who flies who with clean shields. Oh Lord. So we are, if anyone's just joining, we are on Flight Simulator 2024. We are headed back towards Los Angeles. Whoops, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do a thing. Here we go. Nope, no other cameras. That's it, that's my only camera for this. Oh, there we go. We are flying back towards Los Angeles from Catalina Island. We had, my plan was...
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Cobra's still here. I thought you went to bed. We plan to fly 2024 all year, well, all week, but so far it's not going real good. So far it's not going the best. Now that's funny. The camera is turned around. We're looking at the camera, looking at us. Hopefully that will change because some creative, capable minds will come up with a whole slew of flying pet avatars. And I bet they do. I bet they do it. Got Friends is good at that. They're now part of the whole sim family, so they may have other priorities because they're doing planes and stuff. Now I've got a few people watching on the YouTube. Hello, Daryl. Hello, In the Past. Hello, Brian. Hello, Ectoplasta. It is 2020. Thank you for answering that question because I'm not looking. I don't have a way to look at chat the same way in YouTube as I do on Twitch. So I appreciate that. Daryl says it wasn't running smooth at all when you did get in. That makes me think I don't need to get in. Haunted Attractions. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome in. Nope, Aviator. So far, you're stuck on it. Oh, that was a question for somebody else. You don't try your own risk, but completely fine and quick. Anyone actually get in once you see the log? Yeah, several people have. People are reporting that they're in now. And a lot of people are reporting that they got in and then they crashed. Oh, look at that over there. Ooh, look at that. There's a nice ship down below us. Now, the other cool thing about the ships, when it's working, when they get it working, is they will be solid. So those ships I can't land on, I will sink right through it. They look fantastic, but I'll sink. But the new one, they will be solid. We can land on them. That's another reason to learn helicopters. Airman! Yes, I'm in, but I have a lot to get used to again. And that's the thing now. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Do I want to get in and spend an hour doing setup? My chat voted no, which is cool. The chat voted no. They said, nah, don't even worry about it. You played earlier, but had to run and do stuff. Should have just left it running, definitely. You're going to start it one more time now and let it load for half an hour. And if it doesn't work, you're going to get up and start modding the Nintendo 3Ds for a friend of... Well, there you go. Might be a better use of your time anyway. You know, as soon as I get done, I'm going to be trying to load it. But another thing is, while I'm streaming, I am using, obviously, a lot of energy, of computer energy, and a little bit of streamer energy. I'm using way more energy from the computer than I am from, me, because I'm just a lazy streamer. But I want all the energy on the sim if it's going to load. You have no idea why I'm in and so many others aren't. Well, apparently, people are starting to... I'm hearing reports that people are getting in now. Let's look at YouTube. Anyone in? Anyone on the YouTube happening? This is the biggest YouTube day I've had. I should keep streaming. Do something. Do something, man. If you've just joined us, this is Flight Sim 2020. We are waiting. Honestly, I didn't think this would be what I do when I told your girlfriend that it's okay if she stays home, but I won't have time because you're in the sim. Well, so she hasn't now said you're not in the sim. You should be paying attention to me. That hasn't come up. That's not a thing yet. Jam Jam has been waiting all day and just got in. What about the two-tone? Is he still streaming? Hey, why don't you look for yourself, dude? Oh, I could look for myself. That's a good idea. I see Okando is still on, and Two-Tone is still on. And Two-Tone is looking at an Xbox screen. Nope, he's still in the queue. Moving things around. He still has 3,107 people watching his stream. I've got 47 at times. Oh, I'm over the LA now. I was gonna land somewhere here. Whoops. Let me see. Where should we land? Should we go back to where we were? My frames are better now that I'm not trying to download a sim. Frames are better. Let me go here. I'm gonna go here. Try and get back to Redondo. Or I'm sorry, Torrance. Torrance is the heliport where Robinson Factory is, and that's where our R66s come from that we got in this sim and we're getting. And you're checking your favorite streamers now, but you need a nap. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. That's real weather, too. That's what it looks like here in Los Angeles today. The fun thing about going to Torrance is we get to go back by the port. Did I go the wrong way? Am I already past Torrance? I gotta look at my map. I'm not really following any flight plan or maps or anything. No, I'm going the right way. I'm good. I'm good. I'm using the autopilot and no flight plan, which is not unusual for a helicopter. We fly VFR a lot. There's a lot of VFR flight, right? We just cruise over here. So, I have not, once I get to Torrance, I think I don't know, will I just wrap it up? Should we just wrap it up for the day? I'll go try and download, or do you want me to fly some more? We can keep flying. No rules. Can keep going. We've got Spider here, Cody is here. I think that's tail rotored back there in the E500, 500E, E500. The Echo 500, no. This is amazing looking though. Los Angeles is it's an interesting place. So much of it is really beautiful, but you know, it's also extremely overcrowded and polluted and traffic-y and all that stuff. It's so much easier going here in the sim. So much easier. What are we flying over? This looks like a wetlands. That looks like a wetlands, doesn't it? This is Seal Beach National Wildlife Area. So it is a wetlands. Seal Beach National Wildlife Area right there. We've got a heliport down here somewhere. I don't see it. Oh, it's probably right there. There's a landing pad. It's amazing how many national wildlife areas there are just in the middle of these massive cities. Okay, we're coming up to Long Beach now. Getting closer anywhere. Almost to Belmont Shores. The reason, I don't know if you've noticed, the music is a meditation. It's meditation music. It's all about the breathing. Let's work. Let's do this for a minute. It's interesting. It does sound a little like the tracks in 2024. When I had the load screen up, I was confused. I thought I couldn't figure out why I couldn't turn the music down. They're trying to make us relax while we wait for it to load. I think that was why it sounded like meditation music. Long Beach coming up. Oh, and things are getting spiky now. Things are getting glitchy. You're checking your audio settings because you turned yours off. So you thought, what was going on? You could still hear it? You could still hear it? Kev Sim Corner, how are ya? What is going on? Bursa88, is the game still crashing when starting? As far from all reports, it is. I am in 2024 because nothing worked for me. Thank you very much. I just got my coffee delivery for the afternoon. So I will be able to go for another 10 minutes now that I have coffee. Let's, Marco had a CTD. Okay. I've heard a lot about CTDs. I'm going to land at the helipad right here, because this is close to where I took off, and the Queen Mary is still here in this scenery. And back when I did this, it was right by the Queen Mary. The helipad I took off from was actually on the other side. But there's a helipad down here. OMG. Yeah. It's just nuts, man. It's just nuts. We can go back to the beginning, my story, if you want. You miss Flow already. Yeah, oh, do you? Well, they're working on getting Flow implemented. I knew that was the thing I would miss the most. Flow is the thing I would miss the most. If you don't know what Flow is, it's from Parallel 42. It's a tool to do everything without going up into the menu. Do I have a lot of wind now or something? No, I'm just going too fast. Too fast, and I think I have low frame rates. So this is the scenery I have. This is the scenery I have. It looks like the scenery got messed up with the helipad scenery. Yeah, it did. A little bit. Little bit. And your Stream Deck control for your Tobii eye tracker is going to have to be reprogrammed. Well, that's what kind of sucks, and that's why I'm hesitant to start it on stream, because I will be starting from scratch. I'll have nothing. Yes, KevSim Corner, yes. This is Flight Sim 2020. First of all, let's give a shout out to KevSim Corner. Here you go. When I started the sim, it's been a while, and I know I have a lot of new viewers here. So let me just tell the story, a quick story again. A little story about my day. When I started today, everything looked really good. I'll show you how it all started and where we are now. So is this it? No. One moment, I have to wait till my videos load. Ramble on! Rad Pilot Rand, you've been in queue for an hour, so about to give up. Man, I was in queue for much longer than an hour. So now I'm getting mixed reports. A couple of people have come in and said they can get in now, that they're okay with it and they can get, I mean, they're not okay with it. They're able to get in now. I'm waiting for something to load that I don't need. Okay, we're going to pause this. We're going to go like that. We can turn that down because I think it'll be here. So this is how my experience started. I started like this. Everything was going swimmingly. I was so impressed. I was so excited. Oh my gosh, this is it. We are doing it. Right? And I took this video at 6% to use for my loading screen for my stream. You can see what 2024 is supposed to look like. I've had no reports that it looks like this yet. So I'm like, and also if you got this screen, you could see on your computer, wow, this looks so much better than the... I mean, this is the trailer, but it looks better because it's on my screen and it's in full 2K. Somehow the trailer, I don't know, maybe it was how they put it on YouTube. It did not look this good. Just like, technically, it wasn't this good. If you study the trailer, which I know many people have, you can see that a lot of the scenery is similar to what we have now. So that's been the complaint today. But a lot of it is new. Like if we actually have fields that we can spray, wow! Wow! That was my imitation. Wow! I don't do impressions, as you can tell. So I was very excited. It went up, as for most. How long is this video? Just a little bit longer. It went up to 97%. And then it froze. But I was really excited, right? I was, oh man, I'm going to get to fly this already. This is incredible. These things are things we already had. Big deal. Already got all this stuff. And I see this is now the flight sim music. It does sound exactly like the meditation music I was playing. It's so similar. And it just does this over and over. This is it going again. It's going around again. So we're starting over. So that's what I had. And then it went to, when it got to 97%, it stopped. And so I restarted it, thinking that might be, with some other people's advice, I restarted it. I thought, okay, well, maybe this is the thing. Restart the thing. Maybe this is what's going to make it work, and it'll reload, whatever. And that's when that was the last time I saw that starting screen. You had the same experience. So from then on, it was the queue. I was in the queue. And when I started this stream, my gray queue screen was up. You can go back and see the VOD. The gray queue screen was up for a long time. And then finally, sometime during the flight, that crashed. At some point during the flight, that crashed. And it was gone. So that has been my day so far. And then I took a vote in chat when we were out at Catalina. And I said, how many people want to see me restart the sim? Or how many people would rather we just not? I just leave it. And I work on it off stream, because off stream, in reality, then it can devote the full GPU, CPU memory to the sim, because, oh man, this is hard. This is a hard one. Because I don't know if I should tell you people this. I don't know if I should even say this. This is why I don't have 3,000 people watching. I'm using one computer to stream. I don't have a streamer computer. I really hope people are okay with that. I do. I hope it's all right. But I am out of ideas now. I'm kind of out of ideas because I didn't have like a full flight planned. So I'm getting close to, I'm thinking I can do one of two things. I could try and start it. I could close this sim that I have. Gasp. I know it's shocking. I'm a simple kind of guy. And I set up my controls camera. I had the controls camera all set up. Like, oh, we're going to set up controls. And let's get the camera so people can see what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's all good. Got my meditation music. And I did my hair special. Thank you very much, Red by the Randy. Appreciate that. And if I had a second computer, that would be a whole nother mess. I mean, that's a lot more stuff. Whew! It's a lot more stuff. I turned my backlighting to red. Did anyone even notice? The backlighting went red today. It's not usually red like that. That was for my rant. A red. Rawr! So let me go ahead and just see what happens. Just as we go out. First of all, going back to the main menu takes a minute. That takes a minute. Who said quickly? Well, yeah, it's like everything that happens with the sim, right? None of us are going to have the same experience. It is just the weirdest thing. Like everything that happens with the simulator, none of us will have the same thing going on. Exactly. The more things you have, the more things that'll break. I have enough things to go wrong. I mean, I put up a video on YouTube, which you can find on my Flights with Joel playlist of what I do to set up. It's not a very long video, but there's like 17 steps to get a stream going. It's a lot of stuff. That included the flight plan and stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of steps. So I don't know. I know why people have it saves you a lot of power to have a second computer, but then it's another step. And technically, I could have a second computer, but I don't want to. You got your Xbox. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I learned how to build computers for some flight sims many, many years ago. You just realized that I deleted all of my documents from really... Whoa, no, you're kidding. Because you copied them to the wrong drive. Oh, no. Oh, no. I could tell you all a quick story. When I updated my RAM, it went wrong. Some of you know, some of you were here. I put in 2 sticks of RAM and I couldn't restart the computer. I finally got it fixed by some weird thing in the BIOS. So the good news is I went to put in an M2 drive and it went perfectly. Perfectly! Then he used USB condenser mic and plugged it into your controller with an adapter, but it works and it sounds great. That's awesome. When I started streaming, I used a mic on my headphone, a JBL headphone. It worked pretty good. I just wanted it better. I wanted to sound as good as possible. And so anyway, I put in the M2 drive. I was going to say ghosted. I copied the Windows drive onto the M2 drive. What am I trying to say? I moved the Windows drive over to the M2 drive, which took seconds, and went into the BIOS, said start from the M2, restarted it. It took me a minute my drive that I had Windows on was actually split into 2 drives, so it took me a minute to get all that. So now I have 3 gigabytes of space where I had 1. So I've got way more. Cloned, thank you, Tailrotor. Yeah, I cloned it. It's worked before, but I'm always nervous when I do that. It always makes me a little nervous. But, you know, if everything goes wrong, my flight sim is on a whole different drive. So if everything goes wrong, my planes are on a different drive. My scenery is all there. None of those are on the main drive, which is a little nerve-wracking now that I say that, because now they are. However, it went fine, and I always thought, well, if everything goes bad, what the heck? I will get a new thing. I will deal it again, because it's never terrible to reinstall Windows and reinstall your sim, right? Everyone says, oh, it works better now. All right, well, the chat has spoken. In reality, I got a clear message that no one wants to see me sitting here starting the new sim. So that means I will just come back either tomorrow or Thursday. It depends on how things are going. If things are going well, I was going to try and stream in the morning before Cobra's helicopter flight. So if things are going well, I will do that for a little while. If they're still where we are now, I will just come back Thursday and we'll have a regular stream. So depending on which thing is working... Oh, come on, just try one more time. Okay, I will. I'll do it. on my way out the door. Wait a minute. Am I on the right thing? There we go. So let me see. I'm trying to find a picture to put up whilst I try this, because when I close my current sim, there will be nothing. Oh, so I'll just throw this picture up. There we go. And then I can go and close my sim and do all that in the background. Quit to desktop. And what do I care about doing this correctly? Who cares? It's going away. It is going away. Okay, that's all working swimmingly. Now the hard part will be when I start the new sim, I have to change things again in OBS for you folks to see it. Oh, you'll see it now because I have desktop up. So there we go. There it goes. It's launching. It's doing it. That's my music. It's going. We're there. We're so there. Look at that. The black screen. The press Alt Z to open. The Xbox Studios. Oh my gosh. It's kind of is it working? Is it? No! And sad. And sadness. Well, there it is. For shits and giggles, then. That's what we got. I'm sorry, this is a bit of a depressing screen to go out on, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Whatever. Whatever. We meet again Thursday, Thunder. Stay tuned, everyone. All the best. I wish you all the greatest luck with the sim or whatever you're doing today and else to times. We will. There's no. I guess we should raid somebody. Oh, I know. I'll raid Two-Tone Murphy. Night, night. Take care. We'll see you soon. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work. We'll do that. All right, I'll check out the raid. Two-Tone Murphy is still streaming and he's still on. Why not? We'll raid Two-Tone. As I am out of energy for the no new sim stream. No, how do I say this? Anyway, I'm glad thanks for the follows. Thanks for watching. I forgot to say, I really appreciate it. And we will see you all soon.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I do not know when the last time I rated Two-Tone was. It's been a while. I see it. He's got the start screen too.
Here again. Flights with Joel, welcome in. Hope you guys had a great stream.
Hello there.
Did you manage to get in? I was on the screen for 6 hours. Don't say that. Don't say that. Stay with her now, Murph. Ho, we'll stay right here, lads. Joe.
Time to pull the big switch, good buddy.
How are you, Joel? Welcome in, Raiders. It's the other Joel. Yeah, the other Joel. Let's see what happens though. Have Angel, right? We're like, yay! It's at 9%.
Hello there.
Brilliant. Did I restart? No. I left the gadget alone. You ranted a bit? That's good. Did it work? Did you get in? No?
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for hitting the follow button. You're most welcome. You joined us here trying to install Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's been a minute. 5.5 hours. It's been a minute. We're having loads of fun, lads. Loads of fun.
Hello there.
So we're going to see what happens next. It's totally fine. There's loads of people still online. This is great news. Mine's loading, Murph. Funny how the area started together. It must be UK and Ireland, probably. Let's count the percentages down.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Still on 0% for you, Patrick? Oh no. Murph, I had this. Then it sent me to another loading label. Oof. But like, this is the best progress we've had.
Hello there.
In the last 5 hours and 34 minutes. Right? I mean, it just is. So let's just see what happens, shall we? Could be grand.
Hello there.
It's doing a thing at least, right? Welcome in all the